It's that time of the year again. The end. Many of us make New Year's resolutions focused on learning new habits or achieving some sort of change to our lifestyles. But not all of that is engaging or fun. But I got to thinking, what if my New Year's resolution was fun? Maybe even related to one of my favorite hobbies, like tabletop role playing games. Is that even allowed? So let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Nix, and today I'm going to share with you 10 tabletop RPG resolution ideas that I have for 2024. Number 1, try a new system. Every time I branch out into a new system, whether it's for a one-shot session or a lengthier multi-month experimental campaign, I find new things to adore about my hobby. You might discover a new favorite system that aligns with your playstyle, or perhaps reinforce all the reasons why you love another one. I tend to find that experimenting in other systems has opened my mind to merging rules and concepts into each other to facilitate an even more robust game. It also helps me dodge the eternally feared burnout. Keep this list on screen for ideas of games to try this year. Let's see what we've got: Through the Breach, Avatar Legends, Dark Heresy, 10 Candles, and Tales from the Flood. Number 2, try a new setting. Everyone has a setting they absolutely adore. I personally have a really soft spot for the Forgotten Realms of Dungeons & Dragons and the Malifaux setting in Through the Breach, and also a little bit of Star Wars. Loving all of these disparate settings has given me so many ideas and concepts that I may have never tried before. They inspire something new all the time. And even still, I plan to play even more in the new year. Here's some suggestions on screen with their assigned rule set. Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, Humblewood, Powered by the Apocalypse, Masks, A New Generation, Cortex Prime, Tales of Xadia, World of Darkness, Werewolf the Apocalypse, or Hunter the Reckoning. Number 4, change up your role. Just like changing systems or settings, changing what role you play at the table can open you up to new and interesting ideas and reveal more about how to play your favorite games. Is this your 5th year in a row being the healer, or your 1st year straight of playing only bards? Push yourself out of that comfort zone. Have you ever been the storyteller or the DM? Try it! Pick up a system, pick up a setting, find a simple one-shot adventure, and dive right in. You'll learn so much. Also, your storyteller likely could use a break before they get hit with the DM burnout. Number 4, be proactive, away from the table. Getting more investment and engagement at the table takes work. Fun work, but it will be work nonetheless. How do you get your players to make something more than just a series of numbers and skills on a character sheet? Or how do you make your characters feel more whole or get more attached to the world you're playing in? Heck, how do you keep up with the rules that keep getting mentioned in combat, like jump, grapple? Proactivity is your answer. Try reading more of the source books related to the game you're playing. I've known many players who have never opened the D&D Player's Handbook or read a single page. If you'd like to be more engaged with the campaign, you can reach out to your storyteller about what you're interested in exploring and how you can work together to achieve character and player-based goals. If you reach out to another player, you can discuss ways your characters might have met, or how you'd like their interpersonal dynamics to work and grow. If none of that sounds appealing, bring food. But seriously, if you're crafting more investment and engagement, if you're really craving that deep Dimension 20 or Desi Quest level of character design and development, you've got to put in the work away from the few hours designated for game time. I promise you, it's worth it. Number 5, write some homebrew. Have you ever wondered what makes your game tick inside of the rules? Is there an idea that hasn't been presented in the source material yet that you've been hoping becomes real? Why not make something for your game? Homebrewing is really great to do either, or both of those things at the same time. Homebrew is exactly what it sounds like. It's something you create at home for your home games. You brew it at home. Anyone can homebrew, and you should too. Make that subclass or playbook or whatever you've been curious about. How would a Baker Domain cleric work? How about a playbook for the Cabbages guy in Avatar Legends? Maybe there's a type of elf you read about once that you'd like to play sometime in Pathfinder. Make it! Number 6, visit your local game stores. Your local game store is the best way to support your hobby, meet fellow nerds, and find new things to try. Get on your favorite search engine, or ask your local friends if there's a store near you. Make it your plan to go to one, or more if you have more in your area. Local game stores have all the physical stuff you might want. Dice, pre-printed character sheets, books, minis, and even things you might not have tried yet, like collectible trading card game nights like Friday Night Magic the Gathering or Saturday Pokemon League, Wednesday Night Dungeons & Dragons, or Pathfinder. Not to mention, many local game stores also have people itching for new players or new games to join. You may find a new friend and a new thing to do. At the very least, you can add another set to that dice collection. I know you wanna. Number 7, get character art. There is one thing I rarely see on character sheets. That's a filled-in character art box. Try drawing your character yourself, or maybe finding an artist online who's willing to take your idea and draw it for you. Seeing your character outside of your own head makes him so much more real and tangible, like a little fantasy just brought here just for you. If you're not an artist, there's plenty of great artists online who would love your business. You can find an artist through social media, like Twitter, Blue Sky, Reddit, and all sorts of others, and each of them have a robust artist communities. Simply ask or search for what you might be after. A simple looking for an artist to commission post on Reddit can work wonders. Number 8, make a custom character sheet. Making a custom character sheet is another great way to engage more with your games. You can do this literally, like designing and drafting a character sheet that's more visually accessible for you, or making one that just looks really cool. I personally took an A5 journal cover, slapped an A5 binder ring to it, and popped open the old computer to make my own custom sheets that fit that smaller paper. And let me tell you, I learned my character spells inside and out and felt even more in love with some of her visual quirks and motifs. Number 9, get a character prop. Does your character have a signature item or is represented by something physically? Get yourself a prop. Buy it or make it. It doesn't matter which. A character prop can be super helpful for staying in character or inspiring character-based choices when the going gets tough and the crunch gets crunchier. Maybe pick up a little plastic throwing dagger to fiddle with while you're noodling on what moves to play with your rogue, or keeping a cool wand or journal nearby to inspire those wizardly vibes. I've even kept a plushie with me to represent my in-game pets. Number 10, paint those minis. Look, I know, I have piles of primed and unprimed minis just lying around. The pile keeps growing every year, no matter how many times I sacrifice to the gods that some of the minis might someday get up and paint themselves. They simply won't do it. And I bet that's true for you too. So resolve to paint one. Just one. Any single one. It can be small, it can be big. Just pick one. And for our bonus resolution, buy more dice. This is your sign. Buy the shiny math rocks. Just go do it. Treat yourself and your shelf. Buy more dice. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. Hopefully you're inspired to make a few fun resolutions this year. If you like what you heard today or want to share your own tabletop resolutions, make sure to do the things in the below place. If you'd like me to expand on a topic, or maybe have something you really want to share, leave a comment. And until next time, go make a little charmfoolery.